So I think we could safely say that the curse of the Spike episodes might finally be broken. Obviously, today, Spike episode, and it's a good one. I don't get to say that very often. Good Spike episode. I like Spike. Spike is one of my favorite characters. Good Spike episodes. Well, for about 4 or 5 seasons, they just didn't exist. Maybe 6. Gauntlet of Fire was one of our first good Spike episodes. Dragon Quest was pretty good. Most Spike episodes, though, completely and utterly suck. For the longest time, it just boiled down to formula of Spike screws something up, everyone else has to fix it, Spike hopefully learns a lesson. And in this case, it's just, Spike doesn't really screw up at all. The problem is entirely biological. Spike be growing up. And like most reptiles, magical or otherwise, he's hit his first molting. So, unfortunately, there is only one person in all of Ponyville who knows that. And that's one of the students whose name I cannot remember at the moment. Little orange dragon that Ember dropped off at the school. So, dragons, when they hit the age of their first molting, they get really bad, itchy blemishes that hurt, called stone scales. Uncontrolled volume shifts, horrible stench, and constant major fire belches. Unfortunately, in the Dragonlands, when that happens, they just kick you out, and so no one really knows how to handle it other than just try not to die, because when you smell like 20 tons of rotting flesh, you tend to attract very large predators. So, Spike's running all over the place, trying to hide his blemishes and trying to find a way to cure himself. And Rarity and Zecora end up in the crossfire between Spike and a rock. Bit of a small rock. For those not familiar with rocks, it's spelled R-O-C. It's a legendary mythical bird that its wings are large enough it can blot out the sun. So it's a bit of a small rock in this episode. Not quite big enough to blot out the sun. But certainly a fun episode. I don't want to spoil the ending and how the molt turns out. Obviously, he finishes his molt. They save Rarity and Zecora from the rock. And all is well and good. I half suspect there will be a few people going not again, even just as a joke. If you haven't seen the episode, you'll understand why when you see it. But it's just a wonderful little growing up story, and given from what we've seen of how big Spike can get through magical growth, he's probably got a lot more molts to go through before he's full size. But he's not a baby dragon anymore. This officially puts him at least as a young dragon. So this should be cool to see how they run with this. Excuse me. Fortunately, unlike Spike, I do not have fire breath, so my sheets and pillows and phone are all safe from my belches. Yeah, I'm a goof. So, a fun episode. Definitely worth a watch if you haven't watched it yet. You know, if you have time on Saturday mornings, you know, maybe set an alarm to catch the new episodes. I find that helps so that I don't miss a recording. I know the rest of my family really likes to watch, but they always end up, you know, completely forgetting about it. So, it is a wonderful spring day today, so I am going to go forth and see what the weather has in store. All of you enjoy your beautiful days, and if it's raining, well, I'll be honest, I love rain, so enjoy that too. Bye.